In yesterday's vlog, I talk about needing to do something different, right? That growth hacking isn't just enough if you don't have a different product that is doing something different than anybody else. But that being said, being different isn't easy. Good morning. It is Monday morning. Hope you had an awesome weekend, and yeah, we're just gonna get started with the day. It looks kind of rainy out, so I don't think we're gonna get a run in, so we'll just work out at home. There's no Wall Street Journal today, so we're reading, we get a bunch of magazines. We get so many magazines. This is one of our favorites, Kazoo. I highly recommend it if you've got little girls. It's a girl kids magazine. It's really awesome. We've got National Geographic Kids. We got highlights. I think we even have another National Geographic somewhere. It might not even have started coming yet. Is that a good blueberry?
Sour.
Oh.
Sour. Ew.
Oh no.
Sour.
Oh man, here, you want to give it to me? So I wake up this morning and I get an email from an editor I've been kind of trying to just work with. I've been trying to just make a relationship with. Sent him something this summer. I get an email back from him this morning. He says, I sent him a draft of something last week. He says this: I like your writing and appreciate that you are attempting something more creative than what we ordinarily get here, but that is seldom rewarded by our readers. And he rejects the post. He does kind of leave it open to another post that he liked of mine, that it had some potential for something, but in the end, he's basically rejecting this style of writing. Even though he enjoys it, and he sees what I'm trying to accomplish with it, he doesn't think it's a good fit for his magazine because they don't want to try something new. All right, we're just... nothing too exciting for lunch. We're just having lunch at home. We have this crazy set of leftovers. It's just all like pieces of burgers from our daughter. Like she's got like some leftover burgers there, some leftover burgers here. We're basically just piecing a meal together of our daughter's leftover burgers that she tried to eat over the weekend. So right now we've got a board meeting for a high-rise board meeting that we're coming up maybe this week, next week, sometime in January. We're just chatting about it, taking some notes down. The funny part is how these notes are being taken down. They're on our daughter Shopkins' notepad of all things. I talked this big game on doing something different and trying to create different things and not be a copycat, but it's tough. You know, it's not a piece of cake. It takes a lot of work. I mean, I look at Draft, the writing software I made. I think Draft was something remarkably different, but it wasn't easy getting people to notice Draft. When I launched it, I tried to reach out to a bunch of different people, writers, authors. I thought that would like using it, and nobody got it. People were basically telling me, Google Docs is just fine. But after reaching enough people, I finally found some people that, kind of took a shot at taking like a really hard look at it, and they reviewed it and they thought it was really remarkable and different and something worth writing about. And now it started getting into magazines and people's radar. But it took a long time, and it took a lot of stress and pressure that I didn't think I was going to get there. So by no means is this a piece of cake either. It's just that when people do start kind of recognizing this thing, I feel like there's more momentum after that. It's like this reaction that happens. It still takes quite a lot of work to try to get in front of people about what you're doing. But as soon as people then see it, like, oh, whoa, this is different, then there's like this reaction that happens. And I feel like it's just much different when you do put in all this work to try to get people to notice, but the thing that you're doing is just a copy of what someone else, you end up just kind of wasting all that effort. So would you rather waste the effort, on something that is just iterative and a copycat, or would you rather waste the effort on something that is truly different? I think the end result, the work is maybe almost the same, but then the end result is far different, because the thing that is actually kind of remarkably different versus a copycat ends up having legs after that, and people spread it, people want to be part of it. That being said, it's still a struggle for me. I mean, some stuff works for me, and right now this writing thing I'm kind of up against a brick wall. I've reached out to a few different places that I think would be maybe good fits for me, except it would be an attempt to try to do something different. and it doesn't seem to be hitting very well. So I'm looking for a place that might be a good home for my type of writing, something that you've seen. I try to do different kind of, bring in different narratives and tell, some interesting stories about psychology and history as it pertains to also kind of running a business. And for the most part, a lot of these types of magazines and stuff I'm trying to reach out to, they like to just kind of talk about events like, oh, Elon Musk announced this, Jeff Bezos did this. I think that shit is boring, and I don't want to do it. All right, this is gonna be an adventure. I gotta go get the kid from school, and it's raining a lot outside. It's not too bad out here. This didn't turn out so bad, right? It's not raining on us too much. I don't know what I did, but I'm getting a stink eye for something. Am I getting a stink eye? So what do? I don't know. I'll keep trying. I'll keep reaching out to different editors. This vlog is a way of trying to, get past that instead of, relying on gatekeepers. Just being able to go on a vlog and kind of create this new audience where I don't have to worry about trying to let an editor distribute my work. But these editors are in charge of quite a big audience that I would love to be able to tap into and reach. So I'm struggling with it, as is everybody. So I know you might be watching this being like, how do I create an audience? Well, you can, but you are going to still bump into struggles like the rest of us. I've been doing this now for over a decade, and I've had some really interesting successes, and I still run into my share of problems with this. So thank you so much for watching, everyone, and please, if you're new here, please subscribe. Every day I upload a new video to talk about business and struggles that we're going through and stuff I've done to get past them so far, and how I balance a family and all sorts of other stuff. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.